An air-like fluid substance which expands freely to fill any space available, irrespective of its quantity. Boyle's law is one of the many gas laws and a special case of an ideal gas law. Boyle's law describes the inversely proportional relationship between absolute pressure and a gas volume. If the temperature is kept at a constant within a closed system, the law was named after a chemist and physicist, Robert Boyle, who published the original law in 1662. Boyle's law states that constant temperature for a fixed mass and the absolute pressure and volume of a gas is inversely proportional. The law can also be stated in a slightly different manner, that the product of an absolute power and volume is always constant. Most gases behave like ideal gases at moderate pressures and temperatures. The technology of the 17th century could not produce high pressures and low pressures. Hence, the law was not likely to have deviations at the time of publication. As improvements in technology permitted higher pressures and lower temperatures, deviations from ideal gas behavior became noticeable, and the relationship between pressure and volume can only be accurately described employing real gas theory.
Charles's law describes the direct relationship of temperature and volume of a gas. Assuming that pressure does not change, a doubling in absolute temperature of a gas causes a doubling of the volume of that gas. A drop of absolute temperature sees a proportional drop in volume. The volume of a gas increases by 1/273rd of its volume at 0 degrees Celsius for every degree Celsius that the temperature raises. Temperature is an average molecular motion. This means that while all the gas molecules are moving around their container in different directions at different speeds, they will have an average amount of energy that is the temperature of that gas. The volume of the gas is the size of its container because the molecules move around in a straight line until they impact something like another molecule or the container. However, to move as they do, the molecules require kinetic energy, which is measured by the temperature.
Boyle's and Charles' law can be applied to everyday things, such as this balloon we see floating above the houses.
As Boyle's law states, as volume increases, pressure decreases. Charles' law states that when temperature increases, volume decreases. Rolling coal. When in your diesel truck and have the injection pump turned way up and you mash the throttle to overfuel the motor, thus making a cloud of black smoke until your turbocharger speeds up. The black smoke is carbon gases emitting from the tailpipe or stack exhaust. This is your S2000, Mr. Nicholson.